The top 10 Internet conspiracy theories. Number 10. Dinosaurs helped build the pyramids. In 2001, amateur archaeologist Vitaly Gokh discovered a 45-meter-high pyramid buried in the Crimean Peninsula in Ukraine. Gokh claimed that the pyramid was approximately 65 million years old, constructed during an era when dinosaurs still roamed the planet. While many academics question the accuracy of Gokh's dating, the discovery spawned an interesting online theory. The theory states that previous archaeological records are incorrect, and humans and dinosaurs had actually coexisted. Pastor Vince Fenech subscribes to this idea. In 2009, he told Malta Today that it is mentioned in the Book of Job that dinosaurs were used to help build the pyramids. This would explain how early pyramid builders had been able to move such heavy rocks. Number 9. Michael Jackson was killed by Iran. The regime of Iranian President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad was looking unsteady in 2009, following accusations of a rigged election in his favor. Thanks to modern media, protests quickly gained momentum and international support. However, on June the 25th, public attention was distracted by the news of Michael Jackson's death. Michael Jackson RIP replaced #IranElection at the top of Twitter's trending topics. Hopes of an Iranian revolution lost momentum, and the government was able to regain control. Conspiracy theorists argue that this was no coincidence at all. They claim that the timing of the King of Pop's death was specifically arranged by Ahmadinejad's regime to distract people from events in Iran. Number 8. Denver International Airport is the Illuminati headquarters. Colorado's Denver Airport, the largest airport in the United States, is at the heart of a popular conspiracy theory. It is suspected that it is actually a secret compound used by the Illuminati, or even neo-Nazis. Former Minnesota Governor Jesse Ventura believes that the airport was built on top of a labyrinth of secret tunnels, which form an exclusive base camp for government officials in the event of an apocalypse. Theories like this were inspired by the murals of artist Leo Tanguma, which are featured in the airport's terminals. According to conspiracy website Anomalies Unlimited, the somewhat disturbing murals represent taking over the world and mind control. Number 7. The moon doesn't exist. The idea that the 1969 moon landings were faked is one of the most popular conspiracy theories of all time. Some people, however, believe that the trickery extends even beyond this. It wasn't just the moon landings that were faked, the moon itself is fake too. One hypothesis is that the moon is a hologram. YouTube user Pro777 spent hours observing and recording the moon. He noticed what he called lunar waves, which looked like ripples passing across the surface. He interpreted these as power glitches in the moon's artificial electrical system. Theorists speculate that a hologram moon could be designed to hide something sinister, perhaps government experimentation on the actual moon, or a different moon-like planet. Number 6. The Large Hadron Collider is a device for awakening an Egyptian god. In 2008, prior to the grand opening of the Large Hadron Collider near Geneva, there was widespread apprehension about the very slight possibility that the device could generate a black hole. Some theorists took this trepidation even further, arguing that the project was deliberately set up to create a wormhole. The purpose of the wormhole? To awaken Osiris, the ancient Egyptian god of the dead. Some ancient Egyptian paintings depict a contraption dubbed the Tower, or Sky Ladder. This was supposed to be a stargate that would reach Osiris in heaven. Researcher William Henry argues that the Large Hadron Collider is a modern version of the same idea, designed to revive the ancient god. Number 5. Jay-Z is a time-traveling vampire. In 1939, photographer Sid Grossman snapped a picture of a Harlem man who bears an uncanny resemblance to rapper Jay-Z. When the photo was published online as part of the New York Public Library's Schomburg Center collection, people began to speculate that Jay-Z was either a time traveler or an immortal vampire. References to immortality seem to be a running trend in the titles of the rapper's albums and songs. For example, In My Lifetime, Don't Let Me Die, and Young Forever. Conspiracy theorists argue that these are further hints at his supernatural abilities. Number 4. Airplanes are deliberately spraying us with poison. In 1996, the US Air Force was accused of spraying the US population with mysterious substances, adding toxins to the white trails you see behind airplanes. Theorists believe that these supposed toxins were deliberately included by government powers for a number of possible reasons. These range from controlling the weather to building massive bioweapons. More recently, the theory regained popularity after Kylie Jenner posted a tweet in reference to it. She implied that these so-called chemtrails could have something to do with why honeybees are dying off really fast. Governments have repeatedly assured the public that there is no evidence to support the hazardous chemtrails theory. However, a 2011 study of the US, UK, and Canada found that 16% of people are skeptical of the government's assertions. Number 3. Avril Lavigne is dead. A popular internet conspiracy theory of recent years is the idea that skater boy singer Avril Lavigne is actually dead. The theory says that she committed suicide over 10 years ago and has since been replaced by a doppelganger. Brazilian website Avril Está Morta compares various photos of the star, showing how her birthmarks, face shape, and even height have all mysteriously changed. It also discusses her drastic change of style from the time of popular punk pop song Skater Boy to heavily criticized techno-pop song Hello Kitty. The theory gained a lot of internet traction. However, the original website later revealed that it had fabricated the idea in order to demonstrate how easily internet conspiracy theories can spread. Number 2. World War II was staged by the Illuminati. In 2007, conspiracy theorist Henry Makow put forward the idea that the Illuminati hired Adolf Hitler to start the Second World War in order to terrify the population into submission. Makow refers to the rapid rise of Nazism, from 12 Reichstag seats in 1928 to 230 in 1932, as evidence that Hitler must have been backed by the rich and powerful for some sinister purpose. The destruction of the war, which killed almost 60 million civilians and soldiers, totally depleted public morale. And the financial burden of the conflict also increased reliance on supposed Illuminati bankers. Number 1. Cats are alien spies. There are an estimated 86.4 million pet cats in the United States, a veritable army if ever they were persuaded to turn against mankind. Some conspiracy theorists argue that this is exactly what has already happened. Cats are, in fact, alien spies, tasked with watching human behavior and reporting back to their extraterrestrial masters. Websites such as catalienconspiracy.com suggest that cats used cuteness to infiltrate the human population. There is little to no documentation of cats before ancient Egypt, and paleontologist Ryan Haupt says that Egypt was the best guess for the origin of the domestic cat species. The era has thus been interpreted as the beginning of the feline invasion, when they established themselves as gifts from the gods, or even as gods themselves.
If you enjoyed this video, you might also enjoy an awesome video by our friends over at All Time Conspiracy, which is...
Is Facebook spying on you? What do you reckon?
Yes, they are.
Well, learn more and click here, mate.
Zuckerberg, Google, they're all watching me, mate.
Paranoid. But learn the truth, go to conspiracies, click here, and they'll reveal all.
They will reveal. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. We really cannot thank you enough for all your support. Until next time.
Cheers, guys.